Hi everyone, it's your boy Bryce Pitts01. Welcome back to another WWE action figure review. And you're probably wondering what on earth am I doing over here with all my Legos instead of filming over here. Let's just turn right back there. I'm kidding. I'm working on opening those, so stay tuned. But anywho, this is the WWE Elite Series 118 Tama Tonga. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That guy. You love him, and some people hate him, but he's on the first time on the line. And let's just say the back of the box didn't survive. That sucks. But you know what else doesn't suck? This part. You can read where he's from. Of course, he's from California, obviously. This is how much he weighs, and this is his finisher move. And these are the figures I don't have in my collection. So I'm working on those, so stay tuned. I don't know about that John Cena. May or may not give him a pass. I don't know. Same thing for that Nia Jax. I don't really like Nia Jax, quite frankly. They got Jacob Fatu. And then we got Tonga Law. I think that's how you say his name. I think these two guys are like Bullet Club members in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it makes sense. So I don't know why they're joining the bloodline. So this box was okay. This was like the only one I saw at Target. There was actually two of them, but I picked up this one. And I shouldn't. Yeah, that sucks. Hole in the back. That's ridiculous. But anyways, without further ado, let's open them up. Alright, folks. Here he is. Tama Tonga himself right here. Well, what do I have to say about this guy? Unfortunately, he was just kind of there for nothing. They didn't do nothing with him. They released him, if I had to guess. Correct me in the comments down below, but yeah, all I have to say is I'm nothing but disappointed. I am just, they just let another guy go. That's just WWE. If you want to make your fan base upset and fine, keep wasting all that money, folks. You gotta stop, endorsing it. It's getting too much out there. It's too much. But hey, you know what? It's not like these wrestlers have to pay my bills or anything, so, or in other words, anyone else's bills in that matter. So, here he is, of all wrestlers, Tama Tonga himself, former Bullet Club member, and all that good stuff. Which I'm surprised he was a former Bullet Club member, which is kind of awesome. He can split his legs. His legs are a little bit stuck. I had to do it off camera. It's this leg right here, but it's working now. It's fine. He can move his arms a little bit, so that's pretty good. He only has like one Samoan tattoo for the most part. He can flex his arms, which is pretty good. There we go. The chest piece moves around. I forgot to mention that in my Sola Sokola video. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check that out. And you know what? I'll go ahead and just take off the vest. He looks really ripped, so he needs to show off those muscles. I mean, he looks good with the vest too, but I think it's time for him to just take it off. Let's be honest. It's time for him to take it off. Alrighty. There we go. This is what he looks like when he's not wearing his vest, which I think, in my opinion, he looks a little bit better without on. So look at this dude. He is very, very ripped. No tattoos on his body whatsoever. So yeah, move that out there. Let's see. The chest moves up and down, and then this moves around. It's a little loose. I don't know how I feel about that. I wish it was a little stiff, not like stuck or anything. But of course, this dude can flex his muscles. He can probably be a, whoa, geez Louise, almost hit the camera. Easy now. This guy could be a certified world champion if he wanted to, if you guys would give him a chance. He could be your WWE World Heavyweight Champion or your former WWF World Champion, which he's not a former WWF champion, so that's obviously not going to happen. Got to leave it off to the big bros. His headpiece, it does move around 60 degrees. I think I forgot to mention that in the Solo Sokola video. Let's just say I missed a couple of things in the video, but I wanted to keep it short and sweet because I had to get something posted as I can. So, yeah. He can bend his knees. He can bend his right knee and his left knee as well as so. Sorry, I keep doing it off camera. I'm trying to capture everything as I can. No ankle pivots, unfortunately. What are we doing? Like, come on, Mattel. What are you doing with the, the ankle pivots? What are we doing? Are we no longer doing the ankle pivots no more? Is the ankle pivot movement dead? Is that what's happening? I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I love the ankle pivots. It makes the figures really, really special. It reminds me of that one YouTuber I used to watch back in the day. Sam Long. I think it's Sean Long. It was Sean Long. That was his name. Let's just say that guy changed, unfortunately. Yeah. Just wanted to share something interesting. But you can move the boots, so that's good news that you can still do that. Hopefully you don't have to make any change announcements to go, oh, breaking news, you're not allowed to move the boots anymore. And you go back, are you kidding me? That's the whole point of an elite action figure, you doofus. So, yeah. Something got stuck. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Well, he doesn't really come with much, which I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little disappointed. The figure's great. I mean, I know it's an action figure lineup. Like, of course, you're supposed to sell your action figures like this, for example, which I haven't opened yet, which you might see him in the future video soon. But add some accessories, man. Like, I don't know, like add this, for example, like the mouse trap. Something, Come on. Don't make it all plain Jane and lame. You gotta have some material. But whatever, man, just whatever. I mean, if I was a famous wrestler, I would be like, hey, I want to win the title first before I get my own action figure released. Like, that's about it, So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And I won't waste your time on this. You have the interchangeable hands. We'll do this real quick. He does come with the sorry pointer fingers. I mean, he's not the next Daniel Bryan, you guys. Come on, give him another suggestion. Come on, guys. I'm looking at you. Stop making the worst mistake of all time. I get that people like the point and stuff, but they got to point less. That's all I have to say. I'll go. Shush. That's kind of about it. No, just nothing. Downright nothing, man. Come on. What a waste of my time. What a waste. What a waste. So, of course, you can move the hands side to side, and then, of course, up and down, and then you move it side to side. That's kind of about it. You can do the exact same thing with the left hand, and that's kind of about it. All right. I think that's kind of about it on Tama Tonga, of course. Man, I feel disappointed, man. Like, what the heck? It's just too obvious. It's too obvious, man. It's too obvious. But that's just how the video is going to come to an end with the part of me being disappointed and sad. But I don't want to be sad. I want to be surprising you guys with this fun stuff, and it's no longer fun. I know. Well, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and do you think WWE is going to get better, or are they just going to keep kicking the bucket until they lose 100 times in a row? All right. God bless you guys. Stay safe out there. Stay away from morons and weirdos and schizos. All right. Later. Love you all. Peace out.